Good morning, grade 9. How are you? Today we are going to go over the reading text in your student book, page 97. First of all, we are going to read the first paragraph, number A, and we want to know what is the relationship between this paragraph and art or painting in general. Okay. 3 women have been hurt by falling into the latest sculpture at the Tate Modern Gallery in London. Gallery means exhibition or fair or a museum. So there is a museum or a gallery in London. It's called the Tate Modern Gallery, and there is an incident in which 3 women, what happened to them? They had been hurt by falling into a sculpture. What is this sculpture? The sculpture is a crack in the floor. If you look at picture A, this is a crack. And if you go to this museum, you are going to find, or you are going to see what? A crack in the ground or in the floor of the museum. And it's found there, and it does exist. What is the meaning of crack? Crack is a line on the ground, as you can see from the picture. The 152-meter crack runs along the floor in the Turpin Hall. Now, this crack is about 152 meters long. Some people think the crack is painted and realize their mistake. So this is not a painting, it's a real crack in or on the floor or on the ground of the museum. They realize their mistake when they fall in. The work is by Colombian artist Doris Salcido. So who did this crack? A Colombian artist, and her name is Doris Salcido. It begins as a small crack, but gets wider and wider. So this crack was small, and then it gets bigger. It's deep in some places, deep. Although the artist said it is bottomless. Bottomless, which means very deep. Bottomless, very deep. So this crack actually is deep. Yani if you fall down inside the crack, you're going to find that it is deep. It is as deep as humanity. Our humanity is deep. It is universal, and this is the representation or the picture of the crack. It's as deep as humanity. A representative for the gallery said, representative, which means a person who works in the gallery, a typical person who works in the gallery, and basically he announces or he gives information to the reporters about the crack. Said that 3 visitors had fallen in, but that there hadn't been any serious injuries. So 3 women or 3 visitors, what happened to them? They had fallen in the crack, but basically we don't have any injuries. ما كان في إصابات. 12,000 people visited the installation. Installation means the building. Installation means building, which refers to a gallery. On the first day, and there have been no other incidents, said the representative. The installation cost £300,000 and took more than 6 months to complete. So, التكلفة كانت لهذا installation is 300,000 and it takes about 6 months to be completed. The artist, who is the artist of this sculpture or of this painting or of this work, is the Colombian artist Doris Salcido. What did she say, or how does she explain her work? She said, or she told the reporters that the work had needed what? Delicate and intricate. Delicate and intricate. Those two words are antonym. Delicate, which means soft. Intricate, which means hard and complex. So the work needs the artist to be soft and hard at the same time. Sculpting by artists who on 2 continents. But what is important is the meaning of the piece. What does it represent, or what does it talk about, or what is the embodied message behind this work? It's all about the division of integration. Integrating immigrants into European society. Again, the crack represented the division of integrating immigrants into European society. Okay, what is the meaning of integrating? Integrating means to be involved or to become involved in a group, to be part of this group. Immigrants mean travelers who move from one country to another in order to find jobs. So this crack represents the immigrants, the people who travel from one place to another in order to find jobs. Where do they travel? They travel to Europe. They travel or they move to Europe in order to find jobs and in order to raise their financial status. So هدول immigrants find it really difficult to be involved or to be integrated in the European society because we have a lot of differences between the immigrants and the European people. So as if there is a crack between A and B, between the immigrants and the European people. There is a crack in their relationship. Neither the European can be involved in the immigrants, nor the immigrants can be involved in the European society. Okay, let's move to C. C talks about a painting which was found by an accident. Okay, it was found by an accident. Who found it? A normal woman, a citizen called Elizabeth Gibson. Okay, now what did she do when she found this painting? Let's read and find out. A painting which was found in the street has just been sold for over $1 million. تخيلوا, she found a painting in the street and then she realized that it worth what? It worth money. It costs fortune. One morning in 2003, Elizabeth Gibson, she's not an artist, she's a normal person who was walking in the street and taking her morning walk in Manhattan when she came across an abstract painting. بالصدفة, okay, came across, which means to find something by an accident. What did she find? She found an abstract painting. Abstract painting. Remember when we talked about different kinds of paintings? We said that abstract painting discusses objects that are not real, such as pictures for drawings and shapes and colors. Can you see? This is an abstract painting. يعني the things inside the picture are not clear and are not real. Okay, where did she find this painting? In a pile of rubbish. Pile, which means a heap of things, a heap of rubbish, and among the rubbish she found the painting. She said the painting had caught her attention, so she decided to take it home. Lisa, she doesn't know that this painting is really famous and it's popular. I know nothing about modern art, but it didn't seem right for any piece of art to be thrown away like that. شو اللي بيميز المودرن ارت؟ المودرن ارت هو كله عبارة عن abstract painting، يعني shapes و colors وأشكال هندسية بتتداخل ببعضها ما إلها أي معنى. بس المودرن art talks about society and the integration between the people in society. And this painting, and if you look at it from the first time, you won't be understand the relationship between its elements, okay, from the first time or from the first sight of modern art. Okay, the painting turned out to be an interesting work by Mexican artist Rufino Tamayo. So who drew this picture? A Mexican artist, and his name is Tamayo. When did he paint it? In 1970. It was on her wall for months when a friend told her that it might be valuable. Okay, it might be expensive. Miss Gibson soon discovered that it was valuable, it was important, it was expensive. It was worth over $1 million. When Miss Gibson found out, she looked for the original owners and she gave the work back to them. She gave the work to the original owners of the painting. The painting had been stolen from them in 1987. It has been stolen. Somebody stole the painting from them. But it only reappeared when Miss Gibson found it in 2003. تخيلوا, from 1987 to 2003, the family or the original owner of this painting know nothing about it. The owners were amazed to get their painting back and gave Miss Gibson a reward and a percentage of the sale of the painting. So as you can see from this paragraph, there is a story of this woman who came across the painting by accident, and then she realized that this painting is valuable, and she gave it back to the original owner in 2003. Thank you so much. Tomorrow inshallah we will continue the reading text.